Hello, all of my Squarespace users out there. I want to show you really quick how you can do some changes here in your Squarespace header to really make it work for you. And as y'all can see, I'm in one of my sample template websites that I've used with some of my clients in the website blueprint and in the Squarespace background in the design area already. So one thing I want to mention here is that this is in 7.1. So if you have some questions about the 7.0 version of Squarespace and you want to get some tips on updating the header for that, just let me know. Shoot me a message, send me a private message on my Facebook page or through email at Teresa@WebDesignsByTeresa, and I'll be happy to show you how to do that as well. But back to where we're at. We are in Squarespace 7.1, and I'm going to go in and edit my home page here, and then edit header. Now, when I click on that, you're going to see the different areas where we can go in and make some changes. But we also want to take a look. This is global, so the changes that I make when I'm on this tab here is going to happen on every single device. But if I click here, then there's going to be a little bit of different options available. And if I click on mobile, it's even different options that are available where you can go in and do things. So I wanted to point that out first. But going back to the global here, this is site title and logo. This is where you can add your logo or change the site title. You can also add a separate logo image to be used specifically for mobile devices, which is really handy and really cool because mobile devices, as we know, look completely different than the website on a computer. Going back, we can go into the different elements that we can choose to display in our header. So we can choose to have that button to get started turned on, and then we can change what we want that button to say, contact me, whatever the case is, and then we add the link that works best for us. We can turn that back off and turn off the social media that we had clicked here. Turning those social links, it shows all these different things available. We can turn those on. We can adjust, we can edit what our social links are here. And right now we just have the standard Squarespace one because again, this is a template that I've had some of my clients use that are building WordPress or Squarespace websites. And we can adjust the size of our social media icons. If we want to make them bigger, or make them smaller. Whatever the case is, this is where we can adjust that. If you're selling anything from your Squarespace site, this is where you can have that cart available. And again, you get to adjust the size of the icon that is in use here. So we're going to put it back to default and turn that off because we actually don't have a cart built into this template. And going back now, you get to choose the colors of the website. Now, these are the colors that are built into the color palette for this particular website, and so that's why these are available. And we can talk about how to change that color palette in a different video. But for here, you can choose which one. Let's say I wanted to go with this pink background. I have the opportunity to do that, and you'll notice that my wording, my text, and icons all changed color to work with this background color. That's one of the things built into the color palette in Squarespace. But putting it back to the white minimal, which I liked, I want to also show you one other thing, is the transparency. You can make your header transparent. So by doing that, it blends in and the image that you have right below the header goes all the way to the top. And so you've got that visibility here. Now, one key thing, as I mentioned in the blog post, is you want to make sure things are easy to read when you have this transparent black or background. All right, so going back into edit the header, you can have it as a fixed position or, having that scroll back. So what that means is as you're going to, let's go ahead and save those changes and I'll show you what that does. Let's go preview it. As you're scrolling, you can see the header disappeared, but as you start to scroll back up, that header reappeared, making it easy for the user to go, the website visitor to go to the page they want to. So I'll show that again. As I start to scroll, it disappears. As I scroll back up, there it is once again, and I can quickly go to the page that I want to without having to scroll all the way back up to the top. So that's another cool feature that you can see here in Squarespace. So I think that is about it. Let's go in and take a quick look. Yep, and then again, you have those features specific to the desktop and the mobile. So I hope that